Imagine a night sky, clear and bright. The moon, full and luminous, hangs like a silver disk against the velvet darkness. Then a tremor runs through the night. A crack appears on the moon's surface, a thin, white line against its silver glow. The crack widens, splitting the moon in two. This, we are told, was a sign, a divine warning. This image, the moon splitting, is a powerful metaphor for the idea of divine warnings. It's a dramatic, undeniable event, something that would make anyone stop and stare. This is how divine warnings often work. They are meant to be impossible to ignore. They shake us out of our complacency, demanding our attention. The splitting of the moon was a cosmic display, a message written across the heavens for all to see. It was a clear and present sign, a warning of things to come, yet how did humanity react? Did they heed the warning? Did they tremble before the power it represented? Or did they turn away, seeking comfort in the familiar, dismissing the extraordinary as mere illusion? The moon split in two serves as a stark reminder that the universe operates by forces beyond our comprehension. It is a call to humility, a reminder that we are not the masters of our own destiny. The question is, will we listen? Human history is filled with stories of divine intervention, of miracles that defy explanation. Yet time and again we see a pattern emerge. Instead of recognizing these events for what they are, signs from a higher power, they are dismissed as trickery, as magic. It's a curious quirk of human nature that we find it easier to believe in elaborate deceptions than in the possibility of something beyond our understanding. When the moon split, some whispered of sorcery, of illusions cast by cunning men. By labeling the miraculous as magic, they could comfortably compartmentalize the event, reducing it to something explainable, something safe. This dismissal of the divine as mere magic is a defense mechanism, a way to protect ourselves from the awe-inspiring and often unsettling implications of divine power. The problem with this line of thinking is that it allows us to remain passive. If it's just magic, if it's just a trick, then there's no need to change our ways, no need to examine our lives. We can continue on, as we always have, comfortable in our skepticism. But true faith, true understanding, requires us to confront the possibility of the impossible, to accept that there are forces at play in the universe that we may never fully comprehend. To dismiss the divine as magic is to deny a fundamental truth that we are not alone in the universe. It is to shut ourselves off from the wonder and awe that comes with acknowledging a power greater than ourselves. It is to choose the comfort of familiarity over the challenge of the unknown. The decision to believe or disbelieve is never a passive one. It is a choice. And like all choices, it has consequences. When faced with the undeniable, the miraculous, we are presented with a fork in the road. One path leads towards faith, towards acceptance of a power beyond ourselves. The other path, the path of disbelief, leads to a different destination. Those who chose to ignore the warnings, who clung to their skepticism, they chose their fate. They chose to remain blind to the message being conveyed, deaf to the call to change their ways. The consequences of this choice, as history has shown time and again, are often dire. The act of rejecting divine messages is not simply a matter of intellectual disagreement. It is a rejection of guidance, a turning away from a path that leads to something greater than ourselves. It is a declaration of self-sufficiency, a belief that we know better than the divine. This refusal to acknowledge a higher power, to heed its warnings, is a gamble. It is a bet that we are right, that our limited understanding encompasses all there is to know. And as with any gamble, there is always a risk, a chance that we might be wrong. And when the stakes are this high, the potential losses can be catastrophic.